Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to show you how you can help with this project we're doing in Puerto Rico. We're going to be working with the Numident. So we're doing a little bit of a pilot where we're taking some of the families from the Numident that didn't have any record hints. We're using a computer to add them to the tree, and then we're doing the follow-up work on those, resolving duplicates and attaching additional sources. So let me show you how you can help with this. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so here we are in the Google Sheet. You can see there's two tabs. There's one for duplicates, one for hints. Duplicates is the most important to work on, though you'll see we'll get through those pretty fast. We just have maybe 100 left, and then we'll do hints. So let me show you how to do these. So I'm just going to check out. You can check out as many as you want. Okay, and then you'll click on the link, and then right here we're in the screen where you can look and see if these two people should be merged. So notice the name is matching up. The year is pretty close. Birthplace is the same. Parents' names are the same. Over here we see this Jayuya. And over here we don't have any places. So that would have really helped. But notice that in the Numident, we can actually open it up and see where it is. And there you can see Jayuya. They put a G instead of a Y. But yeah, this looks great. This actually, everything's lining up really well. So then I would want to do the merge. And then again, you'll look and see if there's stuff you should bring over. We're going to hit continue, add, because everything lined up really well. And then we'll hit finish merge. Now in the duplicate sheet, we only have one duplicate per family. And so you'll always want to check to see if there's other duplicates to do. So here I just clicked here to copy the ID. Then I'm going to click on his dad. And sometimes it'll show up right here as a possible duplicate. So you can see there. Um, and the nice thing is when we get there, we can also resolve any other duplicates that the person already had even before we added our Numident file. So you can see here's our Numident file. They'll all be born in 1912. That's how we decided. That was the inclusion criteria we used. Everyone born in 1912. Okay, so then we'll add that. And then we can also do the other duplicate that's there. That one was a pre-existing duplicate. You can also do any of these Numident records that are there. I'll probably do those right after, but I just wanted to clean up here's Paula and Paula. So we come here, and so there she is right there, and we'll do that. And that's really the core, is just to make sure we resolve any of the duplicates that we created with our add tool. But if you want to do anything else to help make this tree better, that would be great. And so some of the things I like to look for to do is if I see any Numident hints over here like that, that's great. If I see any census records, those can be great. Or if we go back to him, you can see that he had another duplicate that we could merge. Those are all bonus things that we can do. Okay, so that's what you do on duplicates. And then even if you decide not to merge it, like you think it's not a duplicate, then you still put a 1. That just means I checked and I tried to do it. Okay, let's try a hint now. And one little trick is if you click in the volunteer column and hit Control down, it'll take you to the next open spot. And here, I'll just check out a few right here. One thing that's nice is you can highlight multiple cells at once and hit Alt-Enter. And then that way I don't have to wait for them to load. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So here we have like an exact match. Basically over here we were using Numident, over here is SSDI. They're kind of coming from the same source, but notice we didn't have a death place. So I'm going to attach the record. And then I'm going to come in here to the person page, and I'm going to put in the death place. And by putting that in, maybe it'll help us find other records for this person. Okay, so that was the main thing I wanted to do. Sometimes I'll just look at the family, see if there's any other hints in here. If not, then that's really all we can do for this because there's no other family search hints at the moment. Okay, and so then here's my next one. You can see here, this is a birth record lining up really well. Everything looks great. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the dad's name. Oh, actually, you can kind of see what happened here. I'm just going to, when I get in there, I'm going to separate out the surnames kind of got mushed. So I'll just go in and fix that. That's actually kind of cool. Though notice here with the mom, we picked up a middle name. So I'll put that in there. Okay, so here we go. So I'll come in here. I'm going to fix her first name, and then I'm going to fix her last name. Oops, there we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing for her husband. Okay. And then at that point, we're kind of done with the core task. Though notice when we were on the mother's page, she had this other, actually now you can see as we start to fix things, other hints will start to show up, and you should feel totally comfortable coming in and adding additional things. So like here, this is a really good match for a sibling that we would want to put on the tree. And basically just kind of treat this family like your own. Our real goal is to try to expand these little twigs that we've added to the tree so that they branch out until they connect into the bigger tree. And so I could go and do those additional hints. And then here's my last source right here, where you can see here, I'm going to pick up a death place, which is Chicago. Everything else looks great. But really that's our goal is we added these families to the tree. And now we're going to try to expand out from there. And let me just show you what I mean by we added them to the tree. You'll be able to tell that we're the ones that added them if you come over here to the latest changes, and you'll see right here, you'll see tree building project. And so the tree building project put in their name, their sex, their birth, their death, attached the source, added their parents. And then what we're doing now is we're adding additional information on top of that. So, and then again, with these, when you're done, you would just come in here and put in one. That just means you checked them. And again, always you should feel confident and comfortable attaching additional sources, seeing if you can branch this family out. And then sometimes I'll go into Ancestry and see if maybe Ancestry has more information on public member trees. But we're really excited to have your help on this project. We're doing a lot in Puerto Rico right now, and this is really a key. The Numident's going to be a really key way in which we help people find their family, because the Numident has death information in it. And a lot of times when people are searching for their family, they'll know their name, when they died, and where they died. It's actually much more common for people to know the death year and place of their ancestor than the birth year and place, just because the funeral is something we attended ourselves, and we can often remember exactly when and where that happened. So again, thanks for helping with this project. We're really excited to see more people be able to find their family in Puerto Rico.